Hi, welcome to Fit for Life. I'm McKenzie. I'm back. It's a new month, and today we're going to do some strength training, but we're going to talk about what keeps us from exercising. Why do we procrastinate? Because I still procrastinate. Don't think I'm always in the mood to exercise, because I'm not. What we should do is put a picture of someone that's really out of shape on our refrigerator. Have you ever heard that before? And every time you go to eat something, you see this picture, and maybe that will help to give you a little bit incentive to exercise. So don't procrastinate. If you get even a little bit of a feeling that you want to do it, just grab the weights or take a walk or run in place. And the next thing I want to talk about is find something you like to do. Most people like to walk. So why not take a walk while we can? It's October. Halloween is coming. That's why I'm wearing my Halloween scarf. And anything at all that gets you to move. Find someone to exercise with. I wonder how difficult that would be as we get older. Although I think people are more aware, especially seniors, that they need to exercise. It's not getting easier. We actually need to move more, maybe not as hard, but we need to move more. So we need to do lighter exercise in more amounts. So keep that in mind too. Find someone to do it with. And while you're talking, the time goes really fast. Consistency is more important than intensity. In other words, don't take a walk once a week and then nothing the next week. Try to walk at least 5 times, even 3 times is good. Anything is better than nothing at all. Frequency is more important than duration, how long you're doing it. So the more you do it, the better. Housework and gardening do count. When I wash the bathtub, that is really hard work. I can feel those muscles working in my arms. So what we're going to talk about for the next part here is 3 basic fitness components. You've heard me talk about it. They're really important. I think these are the most important. There are 6 fitness components, but right now we're dealing with the most important ones. And I think strength is something we're all a little nervous about losing. And if you don't maintain your strength and improve it, what happens? What do you lose? You lose your strength, you lose your ability to do what you need to do, you become dependent on other people, and I think that's one of the biggest fears as we age, is that we will not be independent anymore. So you can do something about it. You do have some control over your health. The next thing we have to think about is something we just talked about, cardiovascular exercise. And that is not just walking, it's jogging in place. We've done that. We might try that again today too. Putting music on, dancing. Do you like to dance? Anything at all that requires consistent movement, restrained movement. Also, the next thing we need to do is stretch after we do all these exercises, especially after strength training. And you can do the walker's stretch also that you've seen, where you put one leg way in back to stretch your calf muscles and your quadriceps a little bit and the foot a little bit. So try to remember you do need your strength, which we're going to do twice a week on this show, at least twice a week. You need to do your cardiovascular exercise for your heart and lungs, and those you need to do ideally 30 minutes a day. You don't have to. You can start with 5 minutes a day if you want. Anything is better than nothing at all. So keep that in mind. And stretching, we need to stretch, especially, as I said, after strength training. We need to stretch those muscles out. They've been contracting. We need to elongate them. So I want you to keep all of that in mind. And we will be going over these rules of exercise, so to speak. So it's really important to just keep moving. I like to call it the joy of movement. Some people can't move much at all. So we want to be thankful, and we want to do what we can, even as we get into the 60s and the 70s and even the 80s. You've seen people that are in their 80s and 90s that are winning races, building muscles, talking to other people, writing books about exercise for seniors. We want to maintain our independence and delay that time of disability. Maybe we can eliminate that time of disability, and I think you know what I mean by that. So I'd like to start just warming up the body a little bit by doing the exercises that we did, I think, on the first show. Just open your eyes. You're still lying in bed. I'm going to slouch down a little bit and just lift that leg up and down. Let's start on the other side first. This would be your right side, wouldn't it? Just lift the leg up and down. So you're lifting it up, putting it right back down on that mattress. You're going to lift up again and put it down. It doesn't have to be fast unless you want to do it fast. So that's 3. You want to do at least 8 repetitions. You're tightening your abdomen when you do this also and strengthening those muscles. You're strengthening the quadriceps just by lying in bed. You just woke up. So don't you think it's worth doing? To look better, feel better. Remember, muscle burns more calories than fat. So if you're doing enough strength training, let's do the other leg before we do it too many times on that leg. Lifting up. So muscles burn calories more than fat. Keep that in mind. It gets your metabolism up there, so you're burning calories even at rest. I think that's kind of exciting. So exercise does so much for us. Also, cardiovascular exercise is good for your memory. How many of you have a perfect memory? Some of us better than others, right? All right, we're lying back down again. This time, I want you to just lift that leg right off the bed and pull it down. Pull that knee down to your chest. If it hurts, you're not going to do it. You'll know. You'll know if something is going to hurt or that you shouldn't be doing it. You can, and if you have a knee that's sore with arthritis, you can hold underneath and just pull that knee down this way and hold it there. Try to hold it for a count of 10 at least. So you're stretching what? The hamstring back here. We don't have a lot of stretches, or we don't do a lot of stretches for the hamstring, although I have found a really good one for us. But we have 2 legs, so we have to do the other side. This leg again now is flat on the mattress. I'm just doing this because it's more comfortable to put my foot down. So here we go. Here's your leg. You're going to lift it up, hold underneath or the knee in front of the knee, and just pull that down to your chest and hold it as long as possible. That feels pretty good, doesn't it? This really does make your back feel great, unless you've got a really severe back problem like sciatica or something like that. You know what you can do and can't do. Wonderful. You're still holding. We want to do at least 10 seconds. 20 is better, but that's sufficient for now. Now, I think you could do this better than me. You're going to lift both legs up and bring both knees to your chest, okay? I could do it, but it's not as easy in a chair. So if you can bring both legs back, just wrap your arms and put your hands on your knees and pull them down to your chest and see how that feels. Again, that is wonderful for the back, and I know that if I get up without doing that, it's not going to feel very good. So keep that in mind. Another one that I like to do is, remember your legs are straight. I cross one leg over and then I put the foot on the mattress so this knee is bent. And what I do is I pull this leg down. So the weight of this leg is pulling this leg over, and it stretches all the way up and down your side. And it feels pretty good. See what happens when you do it. Just try it. You can also do both legs. Let both legs drop to the side. So keep that in mind. Let's try the other side. So we did this side, so now we're gonna do this side. Gets confusing. And just pull this leg down. If you want, you can help it a little bit. You'll get a wonderful stretch all the way down your side and your lower back. And that's what gets very tense and tight. And you want to stretch those muscles out. So it feels pretty good, doesn't it? All right. Now you can hold that as long as you want while I'm talking, or you can stop now, whatever you want to do. The first one that I usually do, and we didn't do that, but we're going to do it now. It's so easy. You can even talk on the phone and text and do this. Feet back and forth. And the man that told me about these exercises said it's great to get circulation going in your feet and in your legs. And you're tightening your abdomen just a tiny bit when you do this. But he did 100 of these. I don't know if you want to do 100, but do what you want to do. That's all. Okay, we'll make believe we did 100. You're gonna lift that leg up. You're gonna flex that foot back a little bit. All right, you're lying down and just push. But your foot is off the mattress or off the bed. So you're gonna push, great for the core, lower back, abdomen, hips, pushing out. How does that feel? Feels pretty good to me. I'm getting a lot of exercise today. Oh boy. Good, let's try the other side. So this leg, you can put it straight on the mattress or nice and flat if you want. You're gonna lift the other leg up, flex that foot back, and push 1. You're also tightening and toning your quadriceps. As I said, your abdomen, lower back, strengthening those areas. All right, how does that feel? We'll say this is 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Let's do a few more. 9, and 10, and 11, and 12. All right, wonderful. Now what I'd like you to do is just put that leg straight out. It's probably there already. You can keep one knee bent if you want. Turn the foot in and turn it out. Turn it in and turn it out. This is good for your hip, just to stretch that out a little bit. And 4, and they're easy things to do, but they really are necessary. Movement is life. It's necessary. We'll say 6, and 7. How do you feel? And 8, the other side. This leg is flat. You're going to turn your toe in. As you can see, you can do this in a chair also. And 3, and 4. How are you feeling? 5. For some of you, this will be easy. This is easy stuff. But augment my program, my exercise program, with a gym. Go to a gym, take a yoga class, a Pilates class. They're all wonderful for you. Yoga, can you feel this tightening here? Terrific, wonderful. I'd like to do one more though, before we do our strength training. So how many times do we do strength training every week? At least twice, okay? Just keep that in mind. We usually do about 8 to 10 repetitions. Now when you do them, the way you should be doing them, you should feel a little bit tired at the end. It shouldn't be too easy, and if it does get too easy, maybe you need a heavier weight. Okay, let's do one more exercise. We just woke up, both legs are here. You're gonna lift them up a little bit off the bed. If you're sitting in a chair right now, which I think all of you are, just do this. It's wonderful. I'm gonna sit up away from the chair, and let's do the arms too. This too will strengthen your core, your quadriceps. I don't know, maybe a little stretch in your shoulders because you're crossing your arms and your hands. How does that feel? All right, good. Grab some water if you have it. I'm hoping that you all have exercise bands. We don't need a lot of equipment for this class. Weights, heavy weights. Your water bottle, really important. You can drink before, during, and after exercise. We need to hydrate. Why? So that we don't get dizzy. We don't get dehydrated, which makes us dizzy. That's one of the many causes for falling is dehydration, because it does make you feel a little bit dizzy, and sometimes we faint, we pass out, fall on the floor. You have to go to the hospital, and they're just going to give you an IV, and they'll send you back home again in most cases. All right, so let's grab our weights. These are called dumbbells or free weights. I like the words free weights better. I don't like that word dumbbell. I'm going to take my Halloween scarf off. This was a gift from a very good friend, and I wear it every Halloween. Lovely. All right, we're going to put that right here for a little color. Grab the weights. Where are the biceps? Where are the triceps? Deltoids? Yes. Holding on to the weights. Elbows into your body. Watch your posture. Pull those shoulders down. Pull that chin in. See the difference? You know I look taller when I do this, right? And you're going to bring the weights up to your shoulders. You can do it fast, but the second movement is where you gain the strength, okay? So it's going to be 1, 2. Keep those elbows in. This time you're going to breathe out as you lift. You can do it pretty fast. Good. And then slowly down. 1 and 2 and 3. How does it feel? Don't you feel like you're really doing something good for yourself? Breathing out. 1, at least 4 seconds. If you want to take 5 seconds, that's okay. 3.5, well, you're cheating a little bit, right? Let's breathe out, up. Bicep curls. Bicep curls, wonderful. Try it again. And slowly down. All right. Which one is this, 5 or 6? I don't remember. Let's make it 6, okay? And slowly down. Again, up. Just don't hold your breath, especially when you're stretching. And slowly down. Can you do one more? Good. Breathe out. I'm kind of glad it's over, aren't you? Wonderful. All right, let's put the weights down. Normally, you would do 2 sets. We're not going to do that today because I'm trying to give you a lot of different things. But remember, this is a basic fitness component. We all need strength training. Keep that in mind. Just for the heck of it now, I'd like you to try to put 2 weights in one hand. Can you do that? And bring the elbow in. If it's too much, don't do it. You will know. And bring it up to the shoulder. And then slowly down. How does that feel? If you need a little help, under the arm here, the forearm, bring it up. And 1. See? Easy stuff. Can you do it again? We normally don't do a second set. We're just doing 4. I just want you to try it. You're also tightening that abdomen when you do this. You just don't realize it. Try it again. And slowly down. Let's switch to the other hand. This is my stronger side, so it's easier, naturally. Elbow into the body, up to the shoulders. Good. And slowly down. Don't forget that slow return. Really important. Try it again. How's your posture? Your back is nice and flat. You're pulling that chin in. Try it again. And slowly down. Maybe you can only do 3. You're still way ahead of people that aren't doing anything, right? And all the way up. And slowly down. Good job. You did a great job. Grab some water again. This is my water bottle. It's a light blue, so the water looks blue, and I love looking at it. And excuse me, I'll take a sip. Now I can talk some more. One of my favorite things to do, actually. All right, so we're going to put that right there. Something for these right here. These are called what? Triceps. Let's lift those arms up so your elbows are bent, right? 1 foot in front, just a little bit. You're going to breathe out as you go back. That part is easy, right? But slowly up. See the difference? Try it again. Watch your posture. Slowly up. Oh, I can feel that. Let's do it again. And slowly up. Much easier to go fast, but you're going to get more of a result doing it this way. So back, having such a good time, and up. Can you do one more? Let's try it. Oh, wonderful. Bring those arms up. We're not going to do 8 of those. What I'd like you to do, we're going to finish with another one. You're going to come forward in your chair just a little bit. Your arms are straight. You're going to turn the weights so that they're horizontal. Try not to cave in, though. Nice and tall and forward. Arms out. I know I'm going to hit that table again. Breathing out, and then slowly down. I'll just do 1 arm. You do 2. Breathing out, and slowly down. It's getting easier, it should. Breathing out goes up pretty fast, doesn't it? And slowly down. You didn't realize how much fun this was, did you? And then up. Wonderful. Slowly down. I'm going to let you rest for just a minute. Wonderful. We can lose as much as 50% of our strength by age 70. Not everyone does, because people are doing other things. They might be playing tennis or golf or lifting grandchildren, babysitting. So we really need to do the strength training, though, for most people. All right, I am going to give you an exercise that engages almost all of the upper body exercises. Let's try this one together. You're going to feel it. I guarantee it. one weight above the other, and just do a paddle wheel type movement. How does that feel? 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Oh boy, I can feel that. 7. Let's just do 8 of those, okay? And we'll bring the weights down. Let's relax for 1 minute. Let's drop the head right down. Think of bringing your chin to your chest. It probably won't reach that far. Maybe it will for some of you. A nice stretch for the back of your neck because you're holding a lot of tension, especially when you're doing resistance training. All right, we're going to look up at the ceiling. Don't drop the head back on your back. That's not good for those little bones in your neck. So we're just looking up. And now look straight ahead at me. I can see you out there. And you're going to turn your head as far back as you can. Don't turn your body now, just the head. Good. And then we go back to the other side. A little stiff. Can you feel it? Do you hear anything? And then back. And now we'll do the ear drop. This is for the side of your neck. You know, be careful and do it slowly. And I mean it. If it doesn't feel right, just stop. You'll know. Good. And then your head up. All right, let's do one more. I like this one. Bring your weights close to your body, right into the body. Your elbows are out to the side. You're sitting up straight. You're going to lift these weights. So there's a straight line from elbow to elbow. Just holding them is a good exercise. Feel that abdomen tighten. Can you feel it? Breathing out as you, and then slowly back. I know you can feel it. Do it again. And then slowly back. Wow, I can feel it. Breathing out. Just to remind you not to hold your breath. Try it again. 4. And slowly back. Look at your arms. You'll see some definition there. Breathing out and slowly back. Try it again. And slowly. Can you do another one? Let's do just one more. And slowly back. But can't you feel all that tension in your neck? I know you can. Let's put our weights down. Do a little stretching now for the upper body. Let's do the neck one more time. You're going to drop that chin right down. Put your hands on your knees. Pull yourself up nice and straight. And then drop the head. Feel the difference. Good. And now you'll bring your head up and look up at the ceiling. And then look straight ahead. And we're going to turn, and turn as much as you can. And then slowly to the other side. Good. And then come back to center, what we call center. We'll do the ear drop. Wonderful. That one feels good. I mean, how often during the day do you do this? Never, right? Most of what we're doing. And to the other side. And don't forget when you do strength training like we've just done, or any other kind usually, not 2 days in a row, unless you want to do just your upper body one day like we just did. Now we're going to do a little bit for the lower body. So you could do that 2 days in a row. 1 day upper, 2nd day lower. The muscles need time to rest and repair themselves. So just keep that in mind. All right, now for the last part of the show, and boy, we don't have a lot of time left. I want you to stay where you are, a little bit forward, maybe a little bit more in the chair. And I want you to stand up without doing this or this or this. Can you stand up without holding on? Try it. Up. Great. And slowly down. Don't take a step forward because that chair won't be there. Not good. Try it again. This will strengthen your legs to prevent falls. Weak muscles, you're much more apt to fall. So you want to strengthen the leg muscles too. Let's try it again. All the way up. Can you do at least 3? And slowly back down again. And now if it hurts your knees, stop right there. You don't have to do it. Hold on. I'll give you another exercise that doesn't tax the knees, okay? Slowly down. Not too bad. Let's do 5. And if that's all you can do, just wait for us. Good. Try it again. And 6. How does that feel? And back down again. Try it again. Oh, I'm getting tired. All right, no more. That's enough. We've done enough for today for the legs. Again, if your knees really do hurt, if you have a lot of arthritis, but you still want to strengthen these quadriceps that you need for falls prevention, you can sit back a little bit, leg out straight. Even if your leg was in a cast, I hope it never is, you can do this kind of thing to strengthen the quads, right? And your abdomen and your lower back a little bit. Couple more. We'll say 5, 6, 7. Isn't that easy to do? Maybe it isn't for some of you. If your legs are really weak, you haven't been walking or doing strength training, you're going to feel it. But anything you do today is going to help. You don't have to do all of it. But it's a start for some of you. I know some of you have been watching the show because you've been telling me that, and it makes me very happy because we do want to help, especially where we can't meet in person. I'm so glad I'm getting this opportunity to exercise with you. So let's do the other leg, and it's going to be straight out. Why don't you flex that foot back a little bit? But see, right away, my posture wants to go. So I'm going to try to sit up straight, and I'm not going to put my back against the chair. And let's see how I do this way. Bounce it. It doesn't go up as high, does it? 2, 3. It's a little more difficult, though. I can feel it. 5, and 6, and 7. Can you do a few more? 10, 11. If you can do double, if you can do 16, that's good too. If you have a weaker leg, a weaker side, do another set on that weaker leg. So just keep that in mind. Well, I wanted to give you a little bit more, but we have a show every day this week, and we're going to do strength training twice, and we're going to do aerobics, and we're going to do stretching. But quickly, I want to do a couple of stretches. Clasp your hands, turn them over, and straight out. Lift those arms up very gently, push back. Good, wonderful. Well, thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Get a good sleep and go out and walk. Bye.